Hi, it's Kelsy with Shipwreck Beads, and we are here today on Wednesday. It is, Wednesday. We're going to make some Christmas earrings, keep the ball rolling with some really great, easy Christmas gift ideas. We're going to whip up 4 different pairs of earrings today, all really simple, but really classic, easy designs that you can recreate with your own materials. It's been a good week getting back into the swing of the regular video schedule. We did a video on Twitch yesterday. It was a lot of fun. Made a loomed bracelet in some Christmas colors that I'll get the picture for that up later today. I forgot to take that yesterday, so we'll get that up for you guys to take a look at. But today we're going to make some Christmas earrings. See, we just had our artisan market this past weekend. You might have seen the pictures pop up on your feed. And we had over 99 vendor booth spaces. Some of those were double booths, but it's really exciting because this year was the first year that everyone who signed up to be a vendor actually showed up. And I can't tell you what a big deal that is to me. I put a lot of work into organizing the event and making it great, and it's always disappointing when you get a couple last minute cancellations, but that didn't happen this year. So we got some great stuff. One of the vendors gave me this little Sagittarius necklace. I'm wearing that today. Also got some good Christmas gifts for my family. We always do an ornament exchange, so I got some really cute ornaments for my daughter and my husband. And then also we've got a vendor who sells pickles that are amazing, and so I got a bunch of jars of those, and one of them's already gone. We love pickles at my house. So anyways, we're going to make 4 different pairs of earrings. We're going to make a reindeer, a Santa hat, a Christmas tree, and an angel. They're all pretty simple, but I just wanted to share the designs with you because they're really easy to whip up, and you can make some for Christmas gifts. Morning, Deb. How are you today? It is a good morning so far, I think. All right, we're going to angle you down. So first off, I thought we'd just make the angel earrings. And I will put supply lists up afterwards. Hi, Wiley. Oh, I'm good. How are you? All right. So what I have here, I've got a couple of little drop beads. These are all Swarovski. So I've got some drop beads in a crystal AB. I've got a 6mm round. Some little wing components from Tiara Cast. Oh, good. Hi, Kat. And we've got some little daisy spacers here. And then also ear wires and head pins. So really, I mean, this I made on a Twitch video. If you scroll down, you can see a picture in the project list. But some Christmas charms from Tiara Cast. All just kind of... I love these little bauble Christmas bracelets, but I figured it was good for what we're making today. We're making some Christmas earrings, so I thought I'd wear my Christmas bracelet. Thank you, Angel. All right, so all you got to do is stack your beads onto your head pin. It's pretty simple. So there's the order you're going to stack them in. You're going to put your drop bead on the bottom, and this is a balled head pin, so it's got a little ball on the end. You can just use a regular head pin, but I like just the little decorative touch that adds there. And I've got my drop bead, the wings, my little round bead for the head, and then the little daisy spacer for the halo. I'm going to go ahead and get the other one stacked up. And you want to make sure your head pins are straight. Sometimes they can come a little bent when they are in the package, but that's an easy fix. So now I've got my 2 ready to go. And so we're just going to make a wrapped loop at the top there. So you're going to grip right at the very top of that bead, put a 90-degree turn, rotate your pliers up and around, and bring that end around, cross it over, and then I'm going to take my pliers out and grip the loop, and then wrap that around the head pin. right, so now we're gonna trim. You know, I've made a lot of loops in my day, so you just really gotta practice. That's really the only way to get good at it, is just keep making them. And then you're gonna press in that little end so it's not poking out. So then you got one little angel made. This would make a really cute pendant too. You could even make them to add to like a charm bracelet really easily. So again, to do the wrap loop, you're gonna grip at the very top of your bead, 90-degree bend. Hi Ginger, welcome. So we're making a few pairs of Christmas earrings today. You're gonna rotate your pliers up, bring that end around, and then cross it over like that. You're gonna remove your pliers and then grip the loop. Yeah, you can definitely do that, Angel. That would be a great idea. And you just wrap that around. Trying to do a neater loop, but usually I just do the messy loops. I'm trying to do something a little more clean looking, because these earrings are so simple and they don't really necessarily lend to the rustic, messy loop look. So now I've got my two little angels made, and I'm going to add them to ear wires. So I'm going to I could have wrapped them directly onto the ear wire, but I'm going to just open the loop on the ear wire instead. And you're going to open it just like a jump ring. So I'm going to hold it in my hand and then just gently bend to open that up. I'm going to put my angel on and then bend that back. Now, when you're putting your earring, your wrapped loop onto your earring component, you need to make sure that your loops are facing the same way. So there is like a front and a back. So you can see this where my loop crosses in front to make the rest of the loop. And like on this one, you can see it's crossing, well, you can't really see, but it crosses behind. So when you put them on your ear wires, you want to make sure that they're facing the same way. It doesn't matter which way that you face them, but you want to make sure your loops look consistent. So you want them to be facing the same way when you put them onto the ear wire. And that's just a really small detail, and most people won't notice it, but it's those little details that no one really can consciously notice that can make your jewelry seem more professional, you know, having your loops all facing the same way and that sort of thing. All right, so there's one simple pair of angel earrings. Super quick. Hi, Carla. So that's super easy for gift giving. I think we're gonna make our Christmas trees next. So for these ones, I've got more Swarovski crystal. We've got these little cone beads. And there's a couple ways you can make Christmas trees. I wanted to do them with these because they're just a really cute little cone-shaped bead. I have some cube beads, and I have some if you make two loops and you compare them, you can kind of see where the wrap starts, and it's hard to describe without actually showing you. So you can see on this one how the wrap starts in front of that back wire. Hi, Marianne. Whereas like if you turn it around and look at the loop from the other side, it crosses in the back, if that makes sense. So you just want to make sure that your wraps are facing the same way. Or if you're just doing a simple loop, you want to make sure that the loop closes on the same side or is facing the same direction, if that makes sense. All right, so for these, I'm going to stack up our cube bead first. And I've got some star spacers from Tiara Cast that we're going to add to there too. Hi, Marianne. I think I already said that. Thanks for joining us today. All right. So now I've got that stacked up on there. Could actually use a smaller bead on the top of that. Let me see. I don't like how that looks. I want something a little smaller. There. So that's just a little Delica bead. So we'll use that for the star instead. Unless, oh, I know. Maybe, no, that's too small. Stack up our beads again. So there's our little Christmas tree. Hi, Amanda. All right, so now we're just going to make another wrapped loop on the top of this here. So you're going to grip your wire at the top of the bead, put in a 90-degree bend, rotate your pliers so they're on top of the wire, and bring that end around like that. You're going to remove your pliers and then grip the loop and then continue wrapping around the straight part of the wire. And you're going to trim off, and you want to be careful when you're trimming. Usually when you're working with wire, you want to wear safety goggles, but I'm not doing that. So I'm just making sure to, when I snip, these are, what size head pins are these? It doesn't really matter. These are a 20 gauge head pin, but you can use any size. The crystals have a fairly small hole, so if you were to use a smaller gauge wire, then that would work too. But yeah, these ones are a 20 gauge head pin. And I will, once the video's finished, I'll put up pictures and supply lists of what we made today so that you can take a look at that if you want to make your own. Oh no! So I accidentally broke my bead, so I'm going to have to redo that one. Sometimes you got to be real careful when you're trying to adjust your wire when using the smaller beads like that. It happens. It's not the first time, won't be the last, I'm sure. And just redo that one real quick. Yep, when you're working with these fragile little glass beads, you can sometimes they'll break on you if you're not careful. Oh no, that loop didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. Trim that. We're going to be a little more careful with it this time. Actually, I think I'm going to, so this is one little trick that I've learned over the years. If you take your crimp bead plier and in that very front opening, the one that's rounded, you can use that to, gosh darn it, I broke another one. All right, that one didn't break. We're going to leave that one alone. We're going to make another one. No big deal. We got more beads. We can make this work. And get them out, get the head pins out of the bag. There we go. Let's try this again. And this time it's not going to break on us. And you don't really have to worry about them breaking once you get them finished, but because of the way I was trying to pinch the wire down, I was just breaking the beads. So it's not something you really need to worry about when it comes to whether they're going to break on someone who's wearing them. But if you're going to squeeze your glass beads with metal pliers, that can happen. All right. There we go. We made it. Yep, just whipping up some Christmas earrings today, Meg. All right, so now we're going to add our ear wire to this. These ones are a shepherd's hook ear wire. So I'm going to slide that on there. And then take my pliers, because you can see there's an opening and that earring's going to fall off. And just pinch it shut. Just like that. Yay, success, right? It's the creative process. All right. So there we've got our Christmas trees without broken beads on the top. I'm going to move those little off my work mat here so we can get started on our next pair. And you do want to be careful if you do break your beads, because these ones are glass, so they are pretty, you know, fragile, and they can cut you. All right, so there's our Christmas earrings. Those turn out pretty cute. I like how that little seed bead looks on top of there. So now we're gonna make some Santas. So I've got some Swarovski crystal pearls. Oh, thanks, Heidi. I love Christmas, Meg. It is so magical. When I was down pulling the beads in the showroom, Christmas music was playing. I got so excited. I was like singing along. Good times. All right, so I've got some. Oh, you're watching. Yeah, so I'm on Twitch on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Meredith. And then Wednesdays, I'm here at 10:30. And then Fridays, I'm also here at 4. So for those of you just tuning in, we started out making a pair of angel earrings. And we just finished making some Christmas trees. And now we're going to make some Santas. So for this one, you're going to need 4 head pins, 2 4mm pearls, 2 8mm pearls, 2 red drops, and 2 rhinestone spacers. And a pair of ear wires, of course. So you're going to stack the 8mm pearl, the rhinestone spacer, and the red drop, or dark cyan. We're going to get technical with our colors here. On one of the head pins there. And then we're going to put the 4mm drop or round all by itself onto another head pin. Like so. And now we're gonna make some wrapped loops on the top of these beads. Turn the earrings, oh, right side up. Sure, like that. I can do that. All right, there, now you can see them right side up. So we're going to make some wrap loops, and this is a thinner gauge wire, so it's much easier to make your wrap loops out of than the 20 gauge that I was using. So I'm just going to actually wrap them all up first, and then I'll trim them all at once. Get a little assembly line action. So like when you're making multiple pairs of earrings, making a lot of different components, it's a good idea. So what I like to do is I will stack all my beads on my head pins, then I'll turn all my loops, then I'll do all my trimming. So I'll do it in 3 steps. So I'm not putting down and picking up different materials. Sort of the idea that the less you have to touch each item, the better, because it'll be a faster process when you do it that way. If that makes sense. Again, we're just making some wrap loops on the top there. Oh, that one's turning on me. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and trim all my ends. So I'll trim them all, and then I'm gonna tuck them with my crimp plier. And using the round opening in the crib bead plier really allows you to get that nice rounded shape on your loop. And this is especially good if you're not doing like a messy loop. For the messy loops, you don't necessarily want to do this because you'll squish the wires, but for something like this, oh, you downloaded Twitch, great. All right, so now we've got our components, and now I need actually a jump ring here. Have some jump rings. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to connect my components together with a jump ring and then attach it to the ear wire. So when you're opening jump ring, you want to hold it to the side with the opening facing up, and then you're going to just take the other side there and bend it open. I'm going to stack on our components. And then we're going to add our ear wire. And close it up. So now you've got your little Santa hat earrings. How cute are those? I love them. So now we're going to make our other one. And with earrings, you always want them to be opposite each other. So this time I'm going to hang my ball first, then my little Santa head. Close up my jump ring and add my ear wire. Make sure these are facing opposite directions, and they are. See, so how one ball is going to hang off the left and one is going to hang off the right. And then you can see how those end up. I love how these look. They're so cute. Little Santas. All right, so we've got one more pair for you today. And this design idea, this is not an original design idea of mine. This actually came from the Amorcast website, and if you're following us on Facebook, you've already probably seen this because we posted this picture a couple weeks ago, and it's just absolutely adorable. And we finally got the components in, so I wanted to share them with you. So I've got ear wire head pins, these adorable little antler beads. Oh, I accidentally grabbed 3. I only need 2 of those. These adorable little antlers, because we're gonna make Rudolph. Got some fire polish drops. These are a dark topaz, and it's a 7 by 10 millimeter. And I also have some light cyan bicones. These are so stinking cute. So we're going to stack on our bicone first, then our drop, and we want to put it upside down so that the fat part of the drop is at the top there. Oh, you bugger. All right, I need to get a knotty knob because my hole there is not, actually, this might work. Oh no. All right, so that was a snug fit. Tell me that's not like the cutest thing you've ever seen. How adorable is that? It's so cute, I'm dying. All right, so now we're gonna make the other one. This is going to be a little trickier to do the loop on, I think, because of the way the antlers are situated. So we're going to have to just play around with that a little bit, I think. This is a really small hole on the antlers. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a bead reamer and I'm just kind of trying to open up the hole a little bit. So that my head pin can fit through. Come on there, buddy. There we go. Yeah, I kind of like just the design how it without the hat though. I like the simplicity of it. I'm so in love with these. I am gonna take some a different pair of round nose pliers. So these ones they've got a finer nose on them. See, I wonder. See, it just doesn't look quite the same without a... Oh, thanks, Pam. Got out of shoulder surgery. I hope you're healing well. So let's see. We're going to try to do this here without ruining my head pin. So one good thing is you can actually just kind of rotate the antlers around and just kind of move your pliers as you go. A little tricky, but we can make it work. All right. I think that's as good as it's going to get. There. All right. It's a little tricky, but we're making it work. There we go. Just move that. So you just kind of have to move the antlers as you go, and being careful not to squeeze too hard on the wire. Because you see, I squeezed a little bit too hard with my pliers. Oh, you can't really tell, but it left some nicks in the wire. But I don't think you'll be able to see that once they're on. Right, so we got those. We're gonna tuck in our end with our pliers here. So these little antlers are from Amora Cast, and I will update this post with the supply list and pictures of the finished earrings, so you can take a look at that on our website. All right. Well, it's a little mangled, but that's all right. And now we're going to open up our ear wire here. Add our bead, or add our little dangle. Close that back up. And now there's a cute little Rudolph earring. Oh, I'm dying. They're so cute. We also carry the antlers in silver as well. So if you're more of a silver, plumber's tape. Oh, that's a good idea. I've never tried the the Tool Magic. I haven't tried that before, so I don't know how well that works, but there you go. Now you've got a cute little pair of Rudolph earrings. How adorable are those? I'm in love. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and angle you back up here. And I want to try these antlers on because they're so cute. Take these ones off that I'm wearing. All right. And there you have it. Got some cute little reindeer earrings. I love them. They're so cute. Tool Magic is like a rubberized material that you can coat. We do sell it. I've never tried it, so maybe that's something I can play around with. But Tool Magic Ginger, it's like a rubberized material that you dip your pliers into, and it coats the liquid latex. And yeah, you just coat your tools in it, and it makes it so they're rubberized tip that you won't mar your metals or anything like that. So yeah, I'll put the supply list up for each of these 4 earrings that we made today, so that you can, if you want to make some on your own, you can figure out what we used and whip up a couple pair. I absolutely love these antlers. They're so cute. Again, we have them in silver and gold. Yeah, they're just a lot of fun. So I'll put those supply lists up here in just a few minutes. And it was a really great video today. We made 4 pairs of earrings. Just for review, we made these awesome little reindeer. Made some Christmas trees. Santa hats. And angels. All very easy to make and perfect for holiday gift giving. December is tomorrow, which means we've got 26 days till Christmas. I'm not ready. I am sure that there's not many people that are ready. I'm kind of in denial at how close it is. So I've got to get going on my Christmas gift making. And so if you do too, here's some great gift ideas for you. So thank you for tuning in. We will see you again here on Facebook on Friday at 4 p.m. And then I will be on Twitch tomorrow at 1. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing tomorrow, but it'll be another good one. All right. Have a nice day. Thanks for tuning in.